Today we're working on a 97 Jeep Cherokee. This is a sport model. The alternator went out on this. I was watching some videos on YouTube. They're pulling fan shrouds and stuff. It's kind of a bear. It's on the bottom of the motor. I started by removing my battery and the tray that holds it in. And there's a crossbar that goes over the battery, and you're gonna wanna take the two nuts off. And once you get your battery out, you can see down in here, and I've already replaced the alternator, so that's the new one. That's where the alternator is located. So it's under the AC compressor on this. This is a 4-liter engine. And you got a 15mm bolt here. And there's two 15mm bolts on the bottom, and we'll get there in a second. This particular alternator had a 10mm holding this wire on back here. I can get you down there to see it. Right there. So pop that wire off. And you're going to want to loosen your belt. If you don't have a belt diagram, there's one on this shroud. And it shows belt removal. And that is over here. You're going to want to loosen below the power steering pump pulley. There's a bolt there, and it's a 15mm head, and you're going to want to loosen that a few turns so it's not tight. Another 15mm headed bolt right here. Take your ratchet, back this off. It'll work that pulley backwards and take the tension off your belt. I left my belt all en route except for popping it off the alternator. And then once you get that done, then you're going to want to roll under. And underneath here, you can see the alternator's right on the bottom. The two bolts I was telling you about, one here, 15mm headed. On the back side of this alternator, you can see you got a wire with a lug right here, 10mm, 10mm, and then I got two here that were 9mm. Then you pop this off out of the way. You may be able to get the alternator out behind it. I don't know if there's a room between here or not. I didn't try that. I popped it out through the top, and I'll show you where. I took this wire, when I removed it, I took that and this loom itself here, I just pushed it out of the way. I was able to pull the alternator right through this hole. It wasn't really a big deal. Traded in, got my new one, popped it right back down, and it ended up being a pretty quick job. It only took me about, I don't know, I'd say about 40 minutes total to get it all done. So I just wanted to share what I found on this project so it can help somebody else that may be in need. All right, have a good day. Until next time.